What's going on, YouTube? This is BBSP. I just want to ask a question, a quick assessment about the Philadelphia 76ers, right? James Harden, we all know James Harden is one of the top 15 best players in the NBA, and Joel Embiid is in that top 5 discussion, right? But it feels like to me, man, it's like for as dominance as they've been, right? For as dominant as they've been, do they even have even a legitimate shot at winning an NBA championship? You know what I mean? Winning a championship, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking, on the mindset, right, that they won that trade because they don't have any issues. They don't have any off the court distractions, whatever, right? And James Harden really didn't want to be in Brooklyn and shit. But it seems like to me, man, that the playoff shortcomings, the playoff disappointments of both James Harden and Joel Embiid, are they even able to overcome them at a shorter period of time? We got to remember, even for as great as James Harden has been and shit, right? James Harden has been underwhelming, underperforming when it comes to the postseason, man. You know. And by the way, for all you clowns saying that it was James Harden's fault the Nets underperformed this year, why is it that James Harden has a better defensive rating than Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving especially? But that's another video for another time. I'm going to touch on that shit later on and shit, right? But I just wanted to come in here to say, man, that James Harden and Kyrie Irving got to hold up. James Harden and Joel Embiid got a whole lot to prove, man. Because we all know about James Harden's shortcomings, right? Joel Embiid, a lot of people forget that they were the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference last year. They were low-key one of the favorites to come out of the Eastern Conference last year. But that Game 7 with the Atlanta Hawks, that, we all know what Ben Simmons did, right? But I got to say, Joel Embiid played a part in that collapse, too. I mean, a lot of times he was missing free throws, and a lot of times he settles for that outside shot. When we all know that he can be a dominant force down low, but he doesn't always go to that. He falls in love with that jump shot to the point where that's all he relies on in the playoffs and in big spots. He's come up short. I can't be biased on that. I still feel as though they won that trade and shit, right? But with the Ben Simmons injury, it kind of evens it out a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah, they still got Maxey. Maxey's a good young player. Danny Green is a playoff veteran. Tobias Harris, Thibault, and they have a bunch of shooters. But collectively, can they put this shit together to even make a serious run? That Nets game, when they got blown out by like 15, 20 points, left a bad, gave me a bad feeling in my gut about this team, man. Their ceiling is the NBA Finals, right? But their floor is the first round, depending on who they face. Like I said, we all know about the shortcomings of James Harden and Joel Embiid, right? But Danny Green is pretty much shell of his former self. Maxey's a young player who really hasn't been through that playoff experience. We don't know what Thibault will do. Tobias Harris could be inconsistent. And they forgot DeAndre Jordan. They got DeAndre Jordan on the squad, man. Like, it's too many intangibles with this team, and I got to know from y'all, man. Do y'all still consider the 76ers a viable threat in the Eastern Conference? Because they've been, my guy Jamar is a Sixers fan, but I don't know how you do it, man, for all the frustrations this team can give you, man. Like, one day they can look like a team that can easily be a contender. Next game, they can be a team that can easily come up short again. But I don't know, man. It's crazy how this season is going, man. But I'm not going to totally count them out. But I wouldn't put no money on them actually doing something in the playoffs, man. Just my 2 cents on that shit, man. Let me know what y'all cats think. Subscribe and like the video and shit. Do y'all think this 76ers have a legit chance of being a contender for the championship and getting to the finals? Y'all let me know. I'm gonna hit y'all back.